Hey there, beautiful girls. I am Ariana, speaking to you from the Book Street channel. Today, I want to share something super special with you. I know what it's like being a teenage girl. There's so much going on. From trying to fit in to dealing with pressure about how we should look or act, to stressing over grades and worrying about what the future holds. It can be a lot, right? Sometimes, it feels like we're supposed to have everything figured out, but honestly, that's just impossible. For me, back in my teenage years, I struggled too. I felt like I had to be perfect, like I had to meet everyone's expectations, and it was overwhelming. I wasn't sure who I was or where I was going. But guess what? I found a way through all that noise, through books. These books were like friends that gave me advice, comfort, and confidence when I needed it the most. They reminded me that it's okay to be imperfect, that I don't have to have all the answers, and that being me is more than enough. And because I want you all to feel that same sense of empowerment, I've put together a list of the 5 best books every teenage girl needs to read. These aren't just stories, they're guides to help you navigate through friendships, insecurities, big dreams, and the crazy ride that is growing up. So, if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration, a boost in confidence, or just someone, or something, to remind you that you're already amazing, stick around. These books are just what you need to keep. Book number 1, The Girl That Makes Mistakes, Growing Confidence One Day at a Time by Evie Jones. The Girl That Makes Mistakes, Growing Confidence One Day at a Time by Evie Jones is an inspiring and empowering story crafted to encourage young readers, especially girls, to embrace their imperfections and build confidence through self-acceptance. The book uses relatable characters and situations to convey a powerful message. Making mistakes is part of the learning process and personal growth. Rather than being discouraged by errors, children, particularly girls, are taught to learn from them, build resilience, and ultimately grow into confident, self-assured individuals. The narrative emphasizes persistence, emotional intelligence, and self-love, portraying a girl who embraces her journey with all its ups and downs. The central theme of the book revolves around mistakes not as failures, but as stepping stones toward growth. This approach stands in contrast to traditional narratives where mistakes often imply inadequacy or incompetence. Jones creates a character, a young girl named Mia, who struggles with the fear of making mistakes. Like many children, Mia wants to be perfect, to fit in, and to avoid criticism. However, the book introduces a shift in perspective. Mistakes are necessary for learning. Mia's journey is one many can relate to, as she often feels discouraged when she doesn't achieve her goals or when others seem to succeed effortlessly. The story cleverly dismantles the myth of perfection and presents the idea that every successful person makes mistakes along the way. This part of the narrative is essential, as it empowers children, and particularly girls, to view themselves not through the lens of perfectionism, but through a healthier, growth-oriented mindset. The author skillfully reminds readers that mistakes provide valuable lessons, offering real-life scenarios where Mia learns from her experiences. One of the most compelling aspects of the book is Mia's internal struggle with self-doubt. At the start of the story, Mia is portrayed as a girl who, like many children, feels the pressure to succeed. She wants to be good at everything she does and is disheartened when things don't go according to plan. This makes Mia incredibly relatable for young readers, especially those who have encountered feelings of frustration and disappointment when they fail to meet their own expectations. Jones delves deep into Mia's emotional world, highlighting her vulnerability, which humanizes her character and makes her journey one that readers can connect with. The author provides insight into how Mia's fear of failure stems from external and internal pressures. She is afraid of being laughed at, disappointing her parents, or feeling like she doesn't measure up to her peers. As the story progresses, Mia learns that her mistakes do not define her. She slowly begins to realize that each time she fails, she is not getting further away from her goals, but rather closer to achieving them. With every stumble, Mia gathers more experience, resilience, and wisdom. This shift from a fixed mindset, where Mia believes that her abilities are set in stone, to a growth mindset, where she recognizes her capacity to improve, is a pivotal part of her character development. It is this transformation that lies at the heart of the book's message. Another key element in Mia's journey is the role of supportive adults, particularly her parents and teachers. Throughout the book, adults are portrayed not as harsh critics, but as mentors who encourage Mia to embrace her imperfections. Her parents, in particular, are loving and patient, guiding her through moments of self-doubt and frustration. They don't shield her from failure, but instead, they help her understand its importance. Mia's teacher also plays a critical role in her transformation. She provides Mia with a safe space to make mistakes, encouraging her to ask questions, try new things, and not be afraid of failure. The teacher acts as a mentor, showing Mia that everyone, even adults, makes mistakes. By sharing her own stories of failure, the teacher normalizes the experience, teaching Mia that mistakes are an essential part of the learning process. This theme of mentorship and supportive relationships is crucial in illustrating the importance of a positive, growth-nurturing environment. Jones effectively communicates that confidence and resilience are not developed in isolation but are fostered through compassionate and understanding relationships. Through the support of her parents and teachers, Mia learns to trust herself, take risks, and become more confident in her abilities. As Mia grows more comfortable with making mistakes, she also begins to develop resilience and grit. The book highlights how Mia learns to pick herself up after setbacks, each time becoming a little bit stronger. She starts to see failure as a temporary obstacle rather than a reflection of her worth. Jones explores the concept of resilience by showing how Mia handles various challenges, both big and small. Whether it's struggling with a difficult math problem or feeling left out in social situations, Mia learns to persist even when things get tough. This focus on resilience is particularly important for young girls, who often face societal pressure to be perfect and may struggle more with self-doubt. Mia's growing resilience is depicted through small but meaningful moments. For instance, when she tries out for the school play and doesn't get the role she wanted, she initially feels disheartened. However, instead of giving up, she takes on a smaller role and puts her best effort into it. By the end of the play, Mia realizes that she enjoyed the experience and learned valuable lessons, even though things didn't go the way she initially hoped. This lesson is further reinforced when Mia participates in a school science fair. She works hard on her project but makes a mistake during her presentation. Rather than crumbling under pressure, Mia keeps going, and her perseverance impresses the judges. Through these experiences, Mia internalizes the idea that her worth isn't tied to being perfect, but to how she handles challenges and learns from them. A central message in The Girl That Makes Mistakes is that confidence isn't something that happens overnight. It's something that develops over time, through practice, self-reflection, and self-love. Mia's confidence grows gradually as she becomes more accepting of her flaws and learns to appreciate her efforts, regardless of the outcome. Jones emphasizes the importance of self-love, showing that Mia's journey toward confidence isn't just about external achievements, but also about internal acceptance. Mia learns to be kinder to herself, celebrating her progress rather than focusing on her shortcomings. This self-compassion allows her to take more risks and be less afraid of failure. By the end of the book, Mia is a more confident and self-assured girl. She no longer fears making mistakes, because she understands that they are a natural part of life. She has learned to value herself for who she is, rather than for what she accomplishes. This message of self-acceptance is particularly powerful for young girls, who may often feel pressure to conform to unrealistic standards of perfection. One of the standout aspects of the book is its focus on empowering girls to break free from the societal pressures of perfectionism. Jones addresses the unrealistic expectations placed on young girls to be perfect, whether it's in their appearance, academic performance, or behavior. Through Mia's journey, the book offers a counter-narrative, encouraging girls to embrace their imperfections and focus on their personal growth. Jones does a remarkable job of highlighting how perfectionism can hinder self-confidence and stifle creativity. By encouraging girls to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. The book fosters a growth mindset that is essential for success in both personal and academic pursuits. Mia's story serves as a reminder that true confidence comes not from avoiding mistakes, but from learning how to handle them with grace. This empowering message is one that resonates deeply with readers, especially young girls who may feel overwhelmed by the pressure to be perfect. In The Girl That Makes Mistakes, Growing Confidence One Day at a Time, Evie Jones crafts a heartwarming and empowering story that teaches young readers the importance of resilience, self-love, and embracing imperfections. Mia's journey serves as a powerful reminder that mistakes are a natural part of life and that they provide valuable opportunities for growth. The book is not only a tool for teaching children about confidence and self-acceptance, but also a guide for parents and educators on how to foster these qualities in young girls. Through Mia's experiences, readers learn that making mistakes is not something to fear, but something to embrace as part of the journey toward becoming a more confident, resilient, and self-assured person. With its relatable characters, inspiring message, and focus on breaking free from perfectionism, The Girl That Makes Mistakes is a must-read for any young girl seeking to grow in confidence, one day at a time. Are you enjoying the episode? I hope you are excited to continue it. I would like you to click the like button and subscribe to the channel, as this supports and encourages us to continue creating content for you. Book number 2, 30+ Career Skills Every Teen Needs to Have by Lana Graves. 30+ Career Skills Every Teen Needs to Have by Lana Graves is an essential guide designed for teenagers as they prepare to navigate the complex world of careers and employment. In today's rapidly evolving job market, young people need more than just academic knowledge. They need practical skills to adapt, communicate, and thrive in diverse work environments. Graves addresses this critical gap by providing a comprehensive overview of the skills every teen should develop to succeed in their future careers. This book emphasizes not only technical abilities but also soft skills, emotional intelligence, and the importance of personal growth. Graves breaks down the essential skills into digestible lessons, making them easily understandable for teens who are beginning to consider their career paths. The author also includes real-life examples and exercises, allowing teens to apply these skills and understand how they translate into real-world scenarios. Graves begins the book by discussing why career skills are so important for teens in the modern world. She emphasizes that the earlier teens start developing these skills, the more prepared they will be to enter the workforce with confidence. The author explains that while traditional education provides academic knowledge, it doesn't always teach practical life skills like communication, problem-solving, or teamwork, skills that are crucial for career success. In this introductory section, Graves outlines her intention to equip teens with a toolkit of essential skills they will need regardless of the career path they choose. She highlights the importance of flexibility and adaptability in the 21st century job market, where roles and industries are constantly evolving. The author also encourages teens to embrace a mindset of continuous learning and personal development, understanding that career growth is a lifelong process. Graves sets the stage for the skills she will cover throughout the book, explaining that the chapters will include both hard skills, such as basic technology proficiency, and soft skills, such as emotional intelligence. This dual focus ensures that teens are well-rounded and capable of handling the multifaceted challenges of the modern workplace. One of the first and most important skill sets Graves discusses is communication. Effective communication is vital in any job, and teens need to understand how to express their ideas clearly and confidently. The book covers both verbal and written communication, offering tips on how to engage with others professionally and constructively. Graves breaks communication down into several subskills. Active listening, learning how to listen attentively, ask thoughtful questions, and provide feedback. Nonverbal communication, understanding body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice to ensure clarity in interactions. Written communication, developing strong writing skills, from drafting professional emails to creating reports and presentations. The author stresses the importance of being a good listener, as this is often overlooked in favor of speaking. In team settings, being able to listen to others' perspectives and contribute meaningfully is essential. Graves also provides examples of how to write clearly and concisely in professional contexts, offering templates for emails and reports to help teens practice their writing skills. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is another crucial skill that teens need to succeed in their careers. Graves explains that having a high IQ is not enough. Teens must also be able to understand and manage their emotions, as well as empathize with others. This skill is especially important in collaborative work environments where interpersonal relationships can significantly impact productivity and morale. Graves introduces the concept of emotional intelligence and breaks it down into 4 key components. Self-awareness, recognizing one's emotions and understanding how they affect behavior. Self-regulation, managing emotions in a healthy way, especially in stressful situations. Empathy, understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Social skills, building and maintaining positive relationships in a work environment. Through practical examples, Graves shows how teens can develop their emotional intelligence. She emphasizes the importance of empathy in leadership roles and explains how being able to understand others' perspectives can lead to more effective problem-solving and conflict resolution. Graves also includes exercises for teens to practice self-reflection and self-regulation, helping them become more emotionally intelligent over time. Graves dedicates an entire section to time management and organization, skills that are critical for success in both school and the workplace. She explains that the ability to manage one's time effectively not only helps teens stay on top of their responsibilities, but also reduces stress and improves productivity. Key strategies for time management that Graves discusses include prioritization, learning how to distinguish between urgent and important tasks, and focusing on what needs to be done first. Goal setting, creating short-term and long-term goals to provide direction and motivation. Task batching, grouping similar tasks together to improve efficiency. Avoiding procrastination, techniques to overcome procrastination and stay disciplined in completing tasks. Graves offers practical tools such as to-do lists, digital calendars, and time-tracking apps that teens can use to organize their time better. She encourages readers to create a schedule that works for them, taking into account their energy levels and personal preferences. This section also includes tips on how to stay organized in physical and digital workspaces, ensuring that teens can focus on their tasks without distractions. Problem-solving and critical thinking are vital skills in any career, and Graves dedicates substantial attention to these areas. She explains that employers value individuals who can approach challenges creatively and find solutions independently. The book provides a step-by-step framework for developing problem-solving skills. Identifying the problem, clearly defining the issue at hand. Gathering information, researching and gathering relevant data to understand the context. Generating options, brainstorming multiple solutions to consider different approaches. Evaluating solutions, assessing the pros and cons of each option before making a decision. Implementing the solution, taking action to solve the problem and monitoring progress. Graves encourages teens to approach problems with a growth mindset, viewing challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles to success. She also stresses the importance of creativity in problem-solving, urging teens to think outside the box and explore unconventional solutions when appropriate. The section on critical thinking emphasizes the need for teens to question assumptions, evaluate evidence, and consider different perspectives before forming conclusions. Graves includes exercises to help teens practice critical thinking, such as analyzing case studies and engaging in debates or discussions about real-world problems. The ability to work effectively with others is another essential skill that Graves highlights. In today's collaborative work environments, being able to function as part of a team is critical. Graves outlines the key traits of a good team member, including respect for others, treating colleagues with respect, regardless of their role or background. Reliability, being dependable and following through on commitments. Cooperation, willingness to compromise and collaborate for the good of the team. conflict resolution, navigating disagreements professionally, and finding common ground. The book also covers leadership skills, explaining that teens can take on leadership roles within teams by being proactive, organizing group efforts, and motivating others. Graves emphasizes that leadership isn't just about being in charge, it's about bringing out the best in others and working towards a common goal. Graves provides real-life examples of how teamwork plays out in different industries, from creative projects to corporate settings. She also includes tips on how to build trust within a team, communicate effectively, and handle conflicts when they arise. With the fast pace of technological advancements and the changing nature of industries, adaptability has become one of the most sought-after skills by employers. Graves explains that teens need to be flexible in their thinking and willing to adapt to new situations, whether it's learning a new technology or adjusting to a different work environment. Graves introduces the concept of the growth mindset, which is essential for adaptability. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Teens with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace change, take on challenges, and persist in the face of setbacks. The author encourages teens to view changes and uncertainties as opportunities rather than threats. She explains how adaptability can be developed through exposure to new experiences, learning new skills, and being open to feedback. Graves also touches on the importance of being adaptable in multicultural environments, as the globalized nature of today's workforce requires individuals to work with diverse teams. In the modern workplace, technological skills are indispensable. Graves highlights the importance of being proficient in basic computer skills, such as using word processing software, spreadsheets, and presentation tools. She also discusses the need for teens to stay up to date with emerging technologies, such as social media, cloud computing, and digital collaboration tools. Graves explains that technology proficiency isn't just about using devices and software, it's also about understanding how to leverage technology to solve problems and increase productivity. She provides tips on how to stay current with technological trends by taking online courses, reading industry blogs, and experimenting with new tools. The book also touches on digital literacy, emphasizing the importance of understanding online privacy, cybersecurity, and responsible social media use. Graves warns teens about the potential risks of sharing too much information online and provides guidelines on how to maintain a professional digital presence. Lana Graves concludes 30+ career skills every teen needs to have by encouraging teens to view their career preparation as an ongoing journey rather than a one-time effort. She emphasizes that career success is built on a foundation of continuous learning, adaptability, and a strong set of interpersonal skills. Graves leaves readers with practical advice on how to stay motivated and continue developing their skills throughout their careers. She encourages teens to seek out mentors, build networks, and take advantage of internships or volunteer opportunities to gain hands-on experience. Graves reiterates that while academic achievements are important, it is the combination of soft skills, adaptability, and a growth mindset that will truly set them apart in the competitive job market. Graves wraps up by urging teens to remain curious and open to learning new things, emphasizing that career success is about more than just landing a job. It's about continuous growth, finding purpose, and contributing to society in a meaningful way. Lana Graves' 30+ career skills every teen needs to have is a practical and insightful guide for teens on the cusp of entering the workforce. By providing a well-rounded mix of hard and soft skills, Graves ensures that young readers are equipped not just for their first job, but for long-term career success. The book offers actionable advice, real-life examples, and exercises that make it easy for teens to start developing the essential skills they need to thrive in any career path they choose. In a world where the demands of the workplace are constantly shifting, this book serves as a valuable resource for young people who want to stay ahead of the curve. Whether it's learning how to communicate effectively, adapt to new technologies, or work as part of a team, Graves covers all the bases, empowering teens to take charge of their career journeys and achieve their goals with confidence. Book number 3, Dear Teenage Girl, You're Already Amazing. by Shannon Cook. A simple and powerful guide to discovering self-worth, cultivating healthy relationships, and building self-confidence. Shannon Cook's book, Dear Teenage Girl, You're Already Amazing, serves as an empowering and encouraging guide for teenage girls as they navigate the often confusing and challenging period of adolescence. Cook addresses the common struggles girls face during their teenage years, such as issues surrounding self-worth, self-confidence, relationships, and mental health. Her message is simple yet powerful: teenage girls are already amazing, and they need to embrace their inherent value. Through a compassionate and relatable tone, Cook presents practical advice and exercises to help girls build self-confidence, cultivate healthy relationships, and develop a strong sense of self-worth. She emphasizes that every girl has the power to shape her own life and that the key to doing so lies in understanding her unique strengths and qualities. The book is structured to guide readers through various aspects of personal growth, offering tools to help teenage girls lead fulfilling and empowered lives. The first section of the book is dedicated to the concept of self-worth, which Cook identifies as the foundation of a healthy and happy life. She begins by acknowledging that many teenage girls struggle with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, largely due to societal pressures, media influences, and comparisons with others. Cook stresses that these external factors can distort a girl's perception of herself, leading her to undervalue her unique qualities. Cook encourages girls to shift their focus from external validation to internal self-acceptance. She introduces the idea that self-worth is not something to be earned or proven, rather, it is inherent. Every individual has intrinsic value, and the key is to recognize and embrace this truth. Cook provides several exercises designed to help readers reflect on their strengths, talents, and positive qualities. By writing down affirmations or keeping a journal, girls can gradually build a more positive and accurate sense of self. One of the book's core messages is that self-worth is not based on appearance, achievements, or popularity, but on who you are as a person. Cook shares stories of other girls who struggled with self-doubt but ultimately discovered their worth by focusing on their passions and values. She encourages readers to practice self-compassion, forgiving themselves for mistakes and celebrating their successes, no matter how small. In the next section, Cook dives deeper into the topic of self-confidence. She explains that while self-worth is about recognizing one's intrinsic value, self-confidence is about believing in one's abilities and trusting oneself to handle challenges. For many teenage girls, developing self-confidence can be difficult due to insecurities, fear of failure, and the pressure to meet certain expectations. Cook reassures readers that building confidence is a gradual process that requires patience and persistence. She outlines several strategies for boosting confidence, including stepping out of one's comfort zone, setting achievable goals, and learning from failures. One of the key lessons in this section is that failure is not something to fear, but rather an opportunity to grow and improve. By embracing challenges and learning from setbacks, girls can develop resilience and confidence in their abilities. Cook also emphasizes the importance of body language and self-presentation in building confidence. She encourages girls to practice standing tall, making eye contact, and speaking assertively, as these small changes can have a big impact on how they feel about themselves and how others perceive them. She introduces the idea of fake it till you make it, suggesting that even if a girl doesn't feel confident at first, acting confident can help her gradually internalize that feeling. Throughout this section, Cook provides examples of famous women who have overcome self-doubt to achieve success in various fields, from sports to entertainment to business. She highlights the common thread among these women: they believed in themselves and pursued their dreams despite obstacles and naysayers. Cook encourages readers to take inspiration from these stories and apply the same mindset to their own lives. Relationships play a major role in the lives of teenage girls, and Cook dedicates a significant portion of the book to helping readers understand the importance of building healthy, supportive connections with others. She acknowledges that navigating friendships, family dynamics, and romantic relationships can be challenging, especially during adolescence when emotions are intense and boundaries are still being formed. Cook begins by explaining the characteristics of healthy relationships, which are built on mutual respect, trust, communication, and empathy. She encourages girls to evaluate the relationships in their lives and consider whether they are uplifting or draining. If a friendship or relationship consistently makes a girl feel bad about herself, Cook advises her to set boundaries or distance herself from that person. She reassures readers that it's okay to let go of toxic relationships, even if it feels difficult in the moment. In this section, Cook also discusses the importance of surrounding oneself with positive, like-minded people who encourage personal growth and happiness. She provides tips on how to build and maintain strong friendships, including being a good listener, showing appreciation, and supporting others in times of need. Cook emphasizes that healthy relationships are reciprocal, with both parties giving and receiving in a balanced way. When it comes to romantic relationships, Cook advises teenage girls to prioritize self-respect and clear communication. She emphasizes that no relationship should compromise a girl's sense of self-worth or make her feel pressured to act against her values. Cook encourages readers to take their time in romantic relationships, understanding that it's better to be single than to settle for a relationship that doesn't bring joy or fulfillment. The book also touches on the role of family relationships in a girl's life. Cook acknowledges that family dynamics can be complicated, especially during adolescence when teens are seeking more independence. She offers advice on how to communicate effectively with family members, set boundaries when necessary, and cultivate healthy relationships with parents, siblings, and extended family. In today's digital age, teenage girls are bombarded with messages from social media, television, and advertising that can negatively impact their self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Cook dedicates a chapter to helping readers recognize and overcome these negative influences, empowering them to create a more positive and supportive environment for themselves. Cook begins by addressing the issue of social media, which she describes as a double-edged sword. While social media can be a great way to connect with friends and share experiences, it can also lead to unhealthy comparisons and feelings of inadequacy. Cook encourages girls to be mindful of how they use social media and to remember that what they see online is often a filtered and curated version of reality. She advises readers to follow accounts that promote positivity and self-love and to take breaks from social media when it becomes overwhelming. The author also discusses the impact of media portrayals of beauty and success, which often set unrealistic standards for girls to live up to. Cook emphasizes that true beauty comes from within and that every girl is unique in her own way. She encourages readers to embrace their individuality and to reject the narrow definitions of beauty and success that the media often promotes. Cook provides practical tips for building a positive self-image, such as surrounding oneself with supportive people, practicing gratitude, and focusing on personal strengths rather than flaws. She also introduces the concept of media literacy, teaching readers how to critically analyze the messages they consume and recognize when they are being influenced by unrealistic or harmful portrayals. Mental health is a critical aspect of overall well-being, and Cook dedicates a section of the book to teaching teenage girls how to prioritize self-care and manage their mental health. She explains that self-care is not selfish but necessary for maintaining balance and emotional stability, especially during stressful times. Cook introduces several self-care practices that readers can incorporate into their daily lives, including physical activity, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and mindfulness exercises. She emphasizes the importance of listening to one's body and mind, recognizing when rest is needed, and not pushing oneself too hard. The book also encourages girls to engage in activities that bring them joy, whether it's spending time with friends, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing. In addition to physical self-care, Cook discusses the importance of emotional and mental self-care. She provides tips for managing stress, anxiety, and negative emotions, such as journaling, meditation, and talking to a trusted friend or counselor. Cook emphasizes that it's okay to ask for help when needed and that mental health is just as important as physical health. The author also highlights the importance of self-compassion, especially in a culture that often promotes perfectionism and constant productivity. Cook reassures readers that it's okay to make mistakes and that failure is a natural part of life. By practicing self-compassion and treating themselves with kindness, girls can build emotional resilience and cope with challenges in a healthy way. In the final section of the book, Cook encourages teenage girls to set goals and pursue their passions with confidence and determination. She explains that setting goals is an important step toward achieving personal fulfillment and success, but it's equally important to enjoy the journey and stay true to oneself along the way. Cook offers practical advice on how to set smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals and break them down into manageable steps. She emphasizes that goals should be aligned with a girl's values and passions, not based on what others expect of her. By pursuing what truly makes her happy, a girl can create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. The book also touches on the importance of perseverance and grit in achieving long-term goals. Cook encourages readers to stay focused on their dreams even when faced with obstacles, and to view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. She also advises girls to seek out mentors and role models who can offer guidance and support on their journey. Shannon Cook's Dear Teenage Girl, You're Already Amazing is a heartfelt and empowering guide for teenage girls looking to build self-confidence, cultivate healthy relationships, and discover their self-worth. Through relatable stories, practical exercises, and uplifting messages, Cook provides readers with the tools they need to navigate the challenges of adolescence and embrace their inherent value. This book serves as a valuable resource for any teenage girl who may be struggling with self-doubt or looking for guidance on how to live a more confident, fulfilling life. Cook's message is clear: every girl is already amazing, and by embracing her uniqueness and focusing on personal growth, she can achieve great things. Are you still here? Okay, thank you. If you liked the content of the episode, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel, as this supports and encourages us to continue creating content for you. Book number 4, Master Self-Love for Teen Girls, Uplifting Guide to Boost Emotional Wellness, Embrace Self-Care, Build Unshakable Confidence, Easy 15-minute exercises to build a life you love. Master Self-Love for Teen Girls is an empowering and practical guide designed to help teenage girls cultivate self-love, emotional wellness, and confidence through actionable steps and easy-to-follow exercises. The book aims to uplift young girls by teaching them the importance of embracing self-care and self-worth, all while fostering a positive mindset in a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming. At the heart of this guide is the concept of self-love, which the author approaches in a relatable and digestible way for teenage readers. Through short, 15-minute exercises, the book offers teens a toolkit to improve their emotional well-being and mental health, helping them to prioritize self-care and develop a stronger sense of self. These exercises are simple yet effective, and they can easily fit into a busy schedule, making it accessible for any girl, regardless of her routine. The book covers a variety of essential topics that are critical to emotional growth and wellness. From managing stress and practicing gratitude to setting healthy boundaries and nurturing self-respect, Master Self-Love for Teen Girls gives practical advice on how to navigate the emotional ups and downs of adolescence. Each section of the book emphasizes personal growth, allowing girls to take ownership of their emotional wellness and make positive changes in their lives. What sets this book apart is its focus on building unshakable confidence. It encourages teenage girls to break free from societal pressures and unrealistic standards, teaching them to celebrate their individuality and embrace their authentic selves. The exercises are designed to help girls challenge negative thoughts and build a positive self-image, which leads to greater resilience and self-esteem. In addition to the self-care practices, the book offers guidance on how to create a life filled with purpose and joy. It inspires readers to pursue their passions and build a future that aligns with their true desires, giving them the confidence to take control of their lives. Overall, Master Self-Love for Teen Girls is an invaluable resource for any young girl looking to boost her confidence, emotional wellness, and self-worth. With its simple exercises and encouraging messages, it provides the tools necessary for teens to not only survive the teenage years but to thrive and build a life they truly love. Book number 5, Teen Girl's Handbook, from making friends, avoiding drama, overcoming insecurities, planning for the future, and everything else along the way to growing up by Karen Harris. Karen Harris's Teen Girl's Handbook is a thoughtful and comprehensive guide tailored to teenage girls navigating the sometimes turbulent, often confusing years of adolescence. Harris offers advice on a broad spectrum of topics essential to the teenage experience, from making lasting friendships to avoiding social drama, tackling insecurities, and planning for the future. By addressing both everyday challenges and long-term aspirations, Harris aims to empower teenage girls to develop a strong sense of self and confidently transition into adulthood. The book's structure is practical and easy to follow, making it accessible for teenage girls at various stages of adolescence. Each chapter focuses on a different aspect of growing up, offering actionable strategies and insights that can help young girls manage the physical, emotional, and social changes they face during this pivotal time in their lives. The first section of Harris's book delves into one of the most important aspects of teenage life, friendships. For many teenage girls, building and maintaining friendships can be both exciting and challenging. Harris emphasizes the value of authentic, supportive friendships that contribute to personal growth and well-being. She acknowledges that during adolescence, friendships often shift as girls mature and their interests and priorities change. Harris advises readers on how to build genuine friendships based on trust, communication, and mutual respect. She encourages girls to seek friends who share their values and interests, rather than forming friendships solely for popularity or social status. The book highlights the importance of quality over quantity when it comes to friendships, teaching readers that a few close, meaningful relationships can be far more fulfilling than a large group of superficial acquaintances. Additionally, Harris addresses the inevitable conflicts and misunderstandings that arise in friendships. She offers practical tips for resolving disputes in a healthy and respectful manner, emphasizing the importance of clear communication and empathy. By encouraging girls to listen to their friends' perspectives and express their own feelings honestly, Harris provides them with tools to strengthen their relationships and avoid unnecessary drama. Social drama is a common challenge for teenage girls, particularly in environments like school where gossip, rumors, and peer pressure can run rampant. Harris dedicates a section of the book to helping girls recognize and avoid social drama, which she views as an unnecessary source of stress and distraction. She explains that drama often stems from misunderstandings, jealousy, or the desire for attention, and it can have damaging effects on self-esteem and friendships. Harris offers several strategies for avoiding drama, including setting boundaries, staying out of gossip, and focusing on positive relationships. She encourages girls to avoid engaging in negative behaviors like spreading rumors or participating in cliques, which can lead to a toxic social environment. Instead, she advocates for kindness and inclusion, urging readers to rise above petty conflicts and treat others with respect, even when faced with difficult situations. The book also touches on the topic of peer pressure, which can be particularly challenging for teenage girls who are eager to fit in or be accepted by their peers. Harris acknowledges that peer pressure can manifest in various forms, from pressure to dress or act a certain way to pressure to engage in risky behaviors like drinking or partying. She provides readers with tools to recognize peer pressure and resist it, empowering them to stay true to their values and make decisions that align with their goals and well-being. Harris emphasizes the importance of self-confidence in navigating social pressures. By building a strong sense of self and understanding their own worth, teenage girls can better withstand the influence of others and avoid being drawn into drama or negative behaviors. The book encourages readers to surround themselves with positive influences who support their personal growth rather than individuals who contribute to drama and insecurity. Insecurity is something nearly all teenage girls experience at some point, whether it's related to their appearance, abilities, or social standing. Harris tackles this issue head-on, offering advice on how to overcome insecurities and build a strong sense of self-esteem. She explains that adolescence is a time of significant physical and emotional changes, which can contribute to feelings of self-doubt and comparison to others. One of the central messages in this section is that every girl is unique and valuable in her own way. Harris encourages readers to focus on their strengths and accomplishments rather than dwelling on perceived flaws. She introduces exercises designed to help girls identify their positive qualities, such as keeping a gratitude journal or creating a list of personal achievements. By shifting their focus from negativity to positivity, girls can begin to see themselves in a more accurate and empowering light. Harris also addresses the role of social media in exacerbating insecurities. She explains that platforms like Instagram and TikTok often present a filtered and curated version of reality, leading girls to compare themselves to unrealistic standards of beauty and success. The book offers practical tips for managing social media use, such as taking breaks from platforms, unfollowing accounts that promote negative self-image, and focusing on real-life connections and activities. Throughout this section, Harris emphasizes the importance of self-compassion and self-acceptance. She reassures readers that it's okay to make mistakes and that no one is perfect. By treating themselves with kindness and understanding, girls can build resilience and confidence, enabling them to face challenges with a positive mindset. As teenage girls approach adulthood, they begin to think more seriously about their futures, including education, careers, and personal goals. Harris dedicates a portion of the book to helping readers plan for their futures in a way that aligns with their passions and values. She encourages girls to take an active role in shaping their futures rather than waiting for opportunities to come to them. Harris introduces the concept of goal setting, explaining that setting clear, achievable goals is an important step toward success. She encourages readers to think about what they want to achieve in various areas of their lives, from academics to personal development to hobbies. By breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps, girls can stay motivated and focused on their long-term aspirations. The book also offers practical advice on preparing for life after high school, whether that involves pursuing higher education, entering the workforce, or exploring other paths. Harris provides tips on how to research colleges, apply for scholarships, and explore career options. She emphasizes that there is no one right path and that each girl's journey will be unique based on her interests and values. In addition to academic and career planning, Harris encourages readers to set personal goals related to their well-being and happiness. This could include goals related to fitness, mental health, relationships, or personal growth. By setting goals in all areas of life, girls can work toward becoming well-rounded individuals who are prepared for the challenges and opportunities of adulthood. Harris emphasizes the importance of developing healthy habits that support physical, mental, and emotional well-being. She explains that the habits formed during adolescence can have a lasting impact on a girl's overall health and success in adulthood, making it important to prioritize self-care and personal development. The book offers practical tips for developing healthy habits in several key areas, including physical health. Harris encourages readers to take care of their bodies through regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate sleep. She explains that physical health is closely linked to mental health and that taking care of one's body can help improve mood, energy levels, and self-esteem. Mental health. Harris stresses the importance of mental health and provides strategies for managing stress, anxiety, and negative emotions. She introduces techniques like mindfulness, meditation, and journaling as ways to calm the mind and stay grounded during challenging times. Additionally, she encourages readers to seek support from friends, family, or professionals if they are struggling with mental health issues. Time management. One of the most valuable habits Harris discusses is time management, which she views as essential for achieving success in school, extracurricular activities, and personal goals. She offers tips on how to prioritize tasks, avoid procrastination, and create a balanced schedule that allows time for both work and relaxation. Financial literacy. Although financial literacy is not often taught in schools, Harris believes it is an important skill for teenage girls to develop. She introduces basic concepts of budgeting, saving, and managing money, encouraging readers to take responsibility for their financial futures. By learning how to manage money wisely, girls can set themselves up for financial independence and stability in adulthood. In addition to friendships, Harris addresses the importance of family relationships and the role they play in a girl's life. She acknowledges that adolescence can be a time of tension between parents and teenagers, as girls seek more independence and begin to establish their own identities. However, she emphasizes that family relationships can provide a valuable source of support, guidance, and love. Harris offers advice on how to improve communication with family members, particularly parents. She encourages girls to express their feelings and concerns openly while also listening to their parents' perspectives. By practicing patience and understanding, girls can strengthen their relationships with their families and create a more harmonious home environment. The book also touches on sibling relationships, which can be both supportive and challenging during adolescence. Harris provides tips on how to resolve conflicts with siblings, share responsibilities, and build positive connections that will last into adulthood. Throughout the book, Harris emphasizes the importance of embracing individuality and celebrating differences. She encourages teenage girls to resist societal pressures to conform and instead focus on developing their unique talents, interests, and values. Harris reassures readers that it's okay to stand out and be different, as this is what makes each person special. The book encourages girls to pursue their passions, whether that involves academics, sports, the arts, or other interests. By following their own paths and staying true to themselves, girls can build confidence and find fulfillment in their lives. Karen Harris's Teen Girl's Handbook is an empowering and practical guide for teenage girls navigating the challenges and opportunities of adolescence. From building strong friendships and avoiding social drama to overcoming insecurities and planning for the future, Harris covers a wide range of topics that are relevant to today's teenage girls. The book encourages readers to develop self-confidence, embrace their individuality, and take control of their futures. By offering relatable advice, actionable strategies, and uplifting messages, Harris provides teenage girls with the tools they need to thrive during this important stage of life and beyond. Here we have finished our episode in which we summarized the 5 best books to read for teenage girls. We hope you liked it. If you like the books, you can get it by clicking on the links in the video description. Write in the comments the name of the book you want us to review. If you liked the content of the episode, please click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive the content when it is uploaded. I wish you a good time. Goodbye.